So this is the Seven of Cups, and this is in reverse. I'm sorry, not reverse. This was at the bottom of the deck. So some of this energy is maybe affecting you guys this month of January, and it's about confusion and wanting to make a decision that would be best for you and that will satisfy you the most, and wanting to make that decision, but not being able to right now. Okay, so the first card we have for our mini energy reading is the burden. So this is in the position, Cancer, of what it is that you might be thinking about this month of January, kind of like the topic or the thought. And some of you guys might be thinking about burdens, the burden of which you have put on yourself or others have put on you or both. But you might be thinking about it this month, like you might be thinking all of a sudden that you have a lot of burdens or you're too busy, and you're trying to maybe think about how to relieve those burdens, or how to what is the word, delegate them to others so you don't have so much on your plate. Or this could be somebody else as well, but there is some kind of thinking here with the Cancers this month about being busy and taking on a lot too much maybe. The next card we have is Control. It's in reverse, which tells me that you guys are going to be taking action this month, and doing things that are out of your control, and that you have to kind of like allow that to be, because that's the way it is, instead of try to force or try to make something work, or try to control others, or try to control a situation. Because Cancers, you guys are so caring and loving. You always want to help others and be there for others, but sometimes it can be over controlling, because maybe the other person's not able to. They're not at a point in their life as you are, where you're able to give and care so much. Maybe the other person's not. It's not balanced, is what I'm trying to say. Leading you to become more overburdened with something. I'm not saying that's the situation, but I am getting that vibe for a lot of you. So whatever actions you're taking this month in January, they may be out of your control, and you may be okay with that. You may be just like, you know what, that's great. You may be enjoying that feeling of like not having to, make something work or try to control things all the time, Okay, the next card is the Source. Oh, so you guys are going to be feeling this. You're going to be feeling the Source. You're going to be feeling a lot of energy. That's fantastic. You're going to be feeling like a source of energy, an extreme amount of wisdom as well, illumination. You're going to be very connected with yourself and your source, and you're going to be able to have a lot of energy because of that, and a lot of wisdom and a lot of clarity. And we have transformation. So whatever this is a mini reading, I call it mini energy reading. And the outcome of it is transformation. So you just may be transformed into a different person by the end of this little, having to do with this control and burden that you're letting go of. It's like you're letting go of the burdens or the control that other people have put on you, even. Whatever that is to you, you're finding yourself in a different place, and you're liking it, and you're transformed. All right, so on to your main reading here. We have the Seven of Cups, like I said, some kind of decision possibly you need to make. And we have the Temperance card in the center of your reading. And it's interesting because I just did 2 videos before this one, and they both had the Temperance card in the center of the reading. One of them had it in reverse, and the other sign I did was, it was Gemini and Taurus, I think. Yeah, Gemini and Taurus. If you guys have or are dealing with a Gemini or Taurus, you might want to watch those videos, because they had this card as well, talking about balance and patience and being really grounded within yourself, grounded in your emotionals and your emotions. So I think this is you, Cancer. I think you guys are really feeling this beautiful balance in your life, or you're going to be working towards that this month. In your recent past, we have the Knight of Wands. So this could be you, Cancer, being very passionate about something, moving forward in your life, taking charge of your life, taking charge of a situation, going towards something that you're really passionate about, taking force and action towards that. Or it could have been somebody so this fire energy, it's that fire energy, that Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius fire energy that you could have taken on and in your recent past. If not, it could be the other person. What's coming in for you right now is the Three of Wands. And actually, this is upright. I know just now I turned it around. It was in reverse, but it's supposed to be upright. This is about working. You might have put some time into a project or built something, and now you might be waiting for that final stability to come in, that final piece to show your work, to show, the payoff of your hard work or the payoff of this project you put together. Now it's like somebody's in the waiting mode right now of this month of January. What's crossing you is the Nine of Pentacles. This could be a mother figure or a father figure. It could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. This is somebody who is financially stable and very independent. And it could be a challenge for you this month, whatever this is. This person could be a challenge. They may need some help. They may need a little bit of guidance this month, or help financially or emotionally. Or it could be you, Cancer, trying to achieve the status of this financial independence, because you have put some work into something, and you're hoping for stability here. This is working on stability, but not really having it yet. So you might be still in this mode of not fully being independently financial yet, or this is somebody else coming in your life where they're going to need your help. The next card we have is the Page of Swords in reverse. This is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or neither, or none of these. That air energy, though, where it's in reverse, though, so it talks about kind of like it talks about immaturity in a sense of how somebody's communicating, possibly. Could be a younger person, but if they're not younger, they're just maybe communicating in a bad manner. They may not be communicating at all, so there might be some kind of lack of communication for you guys. What you're hoping for, what you're striving for. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So some of you guys are hoping to let down the struggles, let down the challenges, let down the chaos with others. If this is a work situation or you're involved with other people in a project or whatever, and there's been a lot of struggle, I think a lot of you guys are hoping that you can really end the struggle. Maybe it has something to do with this control, letting go of control. Because sometimes when there's a lot of people, a lot of struggle, a lot of competition or challenges, maybe some of you Cancers were taking on some of the workload of the others to try to make things be more harmonious, when that's not fair, right? It's not balanced. It's not fair for you. So if that was the case, then it is time for you to let go. And you guys are hoping to let go of the struggles, put down the burdens. And I have a feeling for a lot of you guys, it has to do with not necessarily the burdens, the challenges that are happening for you, but the mindset about control. Did you, like, your mindset about how others control you, or how situations have controlled you to get you in positions where you haven't been able to feel, less burdened for some of you. Okay. So the next card we have is the King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. It's raining really hard over here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's super loud. So anyway, we have the King of Pentacles, and this is in the position of how you guys are looking at your situation. So for some of you, there is a person coming in your life. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This person is male or female. It's more of a business owner or somebody who's very successful in their job, in the business world. And they have a lot of, stability from it. So this person might be coming in to give you that extra stability that you're waiting for. Maybe they're going to fund your project, or give you that last piece of stability you need for your business, or to create your future. So there is somebody here that is possibly going to be offering you or helping you financially in your life, giving you, again, if this was you, helping you to be a little bit more financially stable and independent. This finances can help you do that. It even could be a love relationship coming in for some of you if that's what this is about. We have the Page of Cups in your environment. Could be a water sign. This is a water energy. Somebody who's overly emotional. They don't have a lot of emotions to give right now because maybe that they're all out of emotions. They're drained, exhausted. This could be you, Cancer. How you're acting towards others in your environment. You may be a little bit unemotional. Not really wanting to reach out to them or give your emotions to other people in your environment right now. And if it has to do with that, it must be because, things are not going smoothly. If it has to do with the burdens, maybe you're dealing with other people and you're not really wanting to be your nice, loving, giving, caring self right now because maybe things aren't fair. So if that's you, that's the case. If not, it's somebody else in your environment that also has a water sign. It could be younger than you as well. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is here. This is in your hopes and fears section. And a lot of you guys are hoping to communicate in a clear manner. And a lot of you guys are afraid that it's, there's going to be a lack of communication, or the way the communication is going to take place will be very unhealthy, kind of like rash and quick and, too sudden. Which can lead to miscommunication is what it could lead to. Some of you guys are afraid of that happening. And we do have the Page of Swords in reverse, which talks about, could be rumors going on, people talking behind your back, just a lack of communication due to immaturity of some sort. And this is something that you need to pay attention to this month. We're going to have to pull some clarifying cards for you, Cancer. So the outcome is the Page of Pentacles. So again, we have we have three pages here. 1, 2, 3. And so we have these three immature, not really immature, let's just call them younger people, possibly younger. If they're not younger and you know about these people, then you know that there's some kind of lack of maturity going on because of their situation. So we do have these 3 pages here. And they're all in reverse. So the outcome is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is somebody's not able to bring and manifest something because they're unable to really focus right now. For whatever reason, there's a lack of focus. There's a lack of starting something new because it's all about the mind. If you're not mentally able to focus and really figure out what it is that you want, maybe this person needs to make a decision, or you need to make a decision. In order before you can really focus and start this new beginning, because this is all about new beginning, a new financial beginning. It could be a new a relationship as well, but it's about something valuable, starting something new that's going to create money. And there's a lack of focus on that topic for you or the other person that affects you. So I think you guys have so much patience here in the middle, and it's very stable. I think you're dealing with, some of you are dealing with a younger person that's going to really test your patience this month. But you guys and maybe you've taken on a lot of, burden because of this person or persons, and it's caused you a lack of stability yourself. So for those of you that's the case, if you let down the control, because everybody has to learn in their own time or deal with their own situations in their own time. We can't force it, or, we can't make it happen for them. So if things are out of your control and, there's nothing you can do, once you come to that acknowledgement and allow the universe and God to take care of things on their own, you're going to have a lot of freedom and stability here. You're going to have to be very grounded in yourself. So either way, you're very strong this month, and you're very grounded emotionally, and none of this stuff around you is really going to bother you. It looks like you're really focused on financial independence, and you're focused on starting your next path. You're focused on the practical things in life right now: money, home, things that are stable, solid. So let's go ahead and I will go ahead and pull one card for this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for our lovely Cancer? Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? So that's why there's lack of communication, because somebody is just exhausted, drained. They've been through the ringer. They've been stabbed in the back too many times. They've had too many negative things happen. And so this Page of Swords, you know, coming out of a time when you've had the Ten of Swords within your life, it could make a person feel a little bit cautious about communicating to others, or the way they communicate as well could be an issue. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse? The Tower. Wow. Okay. So the Page of Swords has gone through hell. There was a Tower moment that really shook this person up, and it really left them exhausted and drained. The reality of a situation. And there was a lot of backstabbing and things that had happened to them. So anyway, the Page of Swords is here, and they want you to focus on this person, what they've been through, whether this be you, Cancer, or somebody else, because, you know, it's time for truth, integrity, maturity, and honesty. So this person may have been through a lot, causing them to be a little bit, that's why maybe they're a little bit immature with the way they speak. Maybe they have they've been through a lot, or they're going through a lot at this time. All right, guys, so I hope this resonates with you. I'm going to pull, I have new cards. I'm going to pull a final card for you, Cancer. This is from Doreen Virtue and her son. His last name is Valentine. I forgot his first name. But these are the Guardian Angel cards, and they're magical. I love them. And what is the message for Cancer? Please provide a final message for Cancer. Four of Emotions. Four of Emotions. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity, as long as you act upon your dreams. What a beautiful card. I love these cards, you guys. These are magical cards. So yeah, opportunities are coming in for you. That's what it talks about. Opportunities are coming in for you. And this person most likely is going to help you. But it is a time of patience and waiting. So until this comes in, until you guys do get this focus, or this new beginning, you know, this new satisfaction, this new, and this decision, what makes you happy? What's going to make you happy? What it is that you want.